Hey all, welcome to one another episode of Let's Talk FPL Strategy. Game week 7, there were no games because of which there were no episode. So let's go to game week 8 episode. My game week 6 performance was not up to the expectation. Like it ended with 38 points to the overall average of 45 points. And like out of the 38, Holland alone contributed 18. The beginning of the game week, the very first game itself decided, or like I got a gut feeling this game week is going to be bad when Klopp substituted Trent Alexander-Arnold at the 59th minute. He lost his clean sheet as well as 60 point two, 68th minute point two. So when the very first game of the week, something like this happens, and that too for a market player, you know that week is not going to be a great week for you with respect to the FPL, and that is what happened. So during the game week 6, this was my ranking and my overall points 364. And then at the beginning of game week 7, I had done one transfer. I had moved Allison to Rashford. And then you know what happened, with the Queen passing away, the games were all like cancelled. And this week, there is no game for Manchester United, so Rashford is not going to help me there. Luckily for me, like Addison was also playing Leeds game has also has been cancelled. So Addison, so Rashford didn't affect me much. On the other way, it would have affected if like Addison had a game to play and like Rashford didn't have a game to play. So I had to do two transfer to even have 10 playing members. Like I was initially thinking of wildcard, but then like with the initial plan of the wildcard at game week 8, we never know what will happen to the other games as close to the thing during COVID, we have seen many games getting cancelled at the last moment. So this is an exceptional situation also. So we might never know whether other games are getting cancelled for various reasons at the last moment. So I didn't want to take that risk. So I'm not doing my wild card this week. I've done a -4, like I've done two transfers. I was initially thinking of like taking like players like Salah and TAA to get two people. I was initially thinking of Trippier too, but unfortunately, there was not good midfielder who has a match this week. All the top midfielders or the scoring midfielders this season, they all doesn't have a good thing. Only person I could think of was like Madison, whether I can bring him. But that was with the current Leicester form, I didn't want to take that risk. So I couldn't get Trippier. But like what I have done is like I've done two transfers. One is I dropped TAA and I've got Fabian Scar. And the second person is like I've dropped Plank and I've got Isaac into my team. Sorry for the picture here. It's a Fabian Scar's picture, but like I brought in Isaac. So my two transfers are I've got a playing striker from Newcastle, and then like I've got a playing defender from Newcastle because they are playing against Bournemouth. So that is my transfer for this game week. And the top five game week transfers, like as expected, many people might do the wild card during this game week, after the game week during the international break because of the uh, World Cup chip during the game week after game week 16. So more wildcards are expected around this game week 8 to 10. So you could see like people with good fixtures have all been picked up for this game week, dropping the players whom they had and who doesn't have a game this week. So you could see more of Trippier, Pope, De Bruyne, and Mitrovic into the team. Rashford is a surprise entry because he doesn't have a game. Similarly, if you see the transfer out as Salah, TAA, which players and Pascal who all doesn't Pascal who doesn't have game this week. The surprise here is also is Jesus who has a game and but still many people have dropped him. Not sure what is reason. See, other weeks I'm okay with this because he hasn't performed for 2-3 games. So this season, people are ready to punish players if they don't perform 2-3 weeks. But this being a week where he has game and many other people doesn't have game, like this is a surprise for me. So these are the top five game week chances for this week. Let us uh, go to the games of this week. So the first game of this week is like between Aston Villa and Southampton. Last season, Aston Villa defeated Southampton 4-0 with goals from Watkins, Luis Coutinho, and Ings. If you see the pictures between these teams, the winning team has kept clean sheet in four out of the last five meetings, and the away team has failed to score in three out of the last five games. So I think this will also go as per the trend based on the current Aston Villa and Southampton form too. So I expect a 1-0 or a 2-0 win for Aston Villa. So my player picks for this game are like Martinez, Young, and then Bailey. You can also take Watkins, nothing against him, but I expect Young to do an assist as well as a clean sheet. So that is why I have given him, and then I expect Martinez to have a really good game. So the second game of the week is between Nottingham Forest versus Fulham. Uh, most of this trend is from the championship thing. The team that has won in the last five games, like four times they have kept a clean sheet. And if you also see Fulham has failed to score only once in this fixture in the last 10 games, which means like Fulham has won three out of those four games because the one game where they lost, they failed to score. So I'm going by the same trend. I expect Fulham to score with the way Nottingham Forest is playing this week. They allow the opposition to attack after attack. And I expect Mitrovic to score in that kind of situation. And based on the second trend that the winning team keeps a clean sheet, I've gone for three Fulham players here in all the three locations. I've gone for Mitrovic, and I've gone for Andreas in the midfield, and then I've gone for Tete. See, the only reason of taking Tete over Leno here is Tete can sometimes with his crosses can get an assist. So the possibility of like if it's a clean sheet, both of them are going to get the same points. But the possibility of him getting an assist also is what the reason why I preferred Tete over Leno. The next game of this week is between Wolves and Manchester City. The last season result is like 1-5 with a goal from Brendan and a four-goal out from KDB and Sterling. The trends here is like interesting one. The last four games, right? City has easily defeated Wolves. But before that, Wolves did a double in 2019-20 season over Manchester City. And another interesting trend which I found is like Wolves a team which rarely scores or like a defensive stability team which scores one goal or very rarely even a two goal, has scored in eight games in the last eight out of the last 10 games against the City. City has just been able to keep two clean sheets only. So I expect that trend to continue here also. Maybe City has something with Wolves like they have it with Tottenham Hotspur. They lose against Tottenham Hotspur most of the time. Maybe something similar here is happening with the Wolves too. So I'm not taking a risk with City defenders. I've gone with City attackers. So I've gone with Holland, KDB, and Foden. Again, Foden is a pick I've taken, but with Pep's roulette, like it could be anybody. Like you can put Bernardo Silva or Grealish or anybody whom you think might be the player who will play that day. But whoever plays, like they'll definitely have a good team. And my gut feeling is like that player will be Foden. The next game of this week is like between Newcastle versus Bournemouth. Newcastle has been lost against Bournemouth in the last five meetings, beat in various tournaments. They have a 2-2 draw, 2-2 win, and a 4-0 win. So clearly, this game has goals written over it. But the current Bournemouth team hasn't upgraded any of their players after jumping to Premier League. So I'm going with the gut feeling of a Newcastle clean sheet here. So you could see I've taken Isaac because there will be goals in this game and Newcastle will score at least a couple. So I've gone with Isaac and then I've gone with Trippier for both his attacking and defensive asset. And then I've also gone with Pope because I expect a clean sheet for Newcastle in this game. Then, the next game of this week is like Tottenham versus Leicester City. Tottenham last year won this 3-1 with two goals from Son and Kane and one goal for Iheanacho. Normally, this goal as like game is an high scoring affair, with minimum of two goals. When I say two goals, it could be 2-0 or 1-2. But you have to go back till 2015 for a game where less than two goals has been scored, and that was a 1-0 win. So you have to go very long back and regularly more goals are scored in this fixture. So I have gone for the goal scorer here. Like I've gone for Kane and Perisic for his attacking output, not for his defensive output in this game. And then I've also gone for Madison. This is the first game where I have uh, given options from both the teams this game week because most of the game week looks like one-sided form. The next game of this week is like between Brentford and Arsenal with the last season result of 2-0. It goes from Canada and This is the game where Arsenal had some COVID related issues and Brentford was coming back to Premier League. So last year, if you see, both the team won in their home and both the winning team scored 2 goals. Like it was 2-0 here and Arsenal won in Emirates by 2 goals to 1. They've also met only once in an EFL Cup where Arsenal won it 3-1. So if you see, all the 3 games have been won by the home team. But this game week, based on like current form, it will be a tough fight. But I still believe Arsenal to win it by 2 goals to 1. So I have gone for Jesus and Martinelli, the most probable goal scorers for Arsenal, even though Odegaard, Saka, and others have scored. And then I've also gone for Ivan Toney from Brentford. I don't expect a clean sheet for both the teams, so that's why I've given attackers here. The next game of this Everton versus West Ham, very tough to predict this thing because both the teams are not playing to their potential. Last season, result was West Ham winning this by 1 goal to 0 and the goal from a corner. And the trends is like if you see the last 3 out of the last 4 games, the winning team has finished with score of 1-0, and the other game also it was 2-1. So traditionally, it's going to be low scoring one. And based on current scenario, right, West Ham, I don't see anybody who can score that goal. Whereas Everton, they have got Mepe now, a target person, and I think they might make this 1-0. So I've gone for defense as well as attack from Everton side. So it is like Pickford, Mepe, and Gordon. Final game was that the week was that, and as I said, like my team, I've done 2 transfers. Well, Ederson in the goal. I got Fabian Scar. I was trying to get Kevin Trippier, but I couldn't get him because I didn't have money to get him. So I've gone for Scar and then Chancellor Gabriel Williams. And then I have Martinelli and Andreas. I have only 10 players. That is why I'm seeing Salah as my 11th player. So and then I have Isaac, Haaland, and Jesus. And my bench, nobody is going to play. And sorry for Luis Diaz and Rashford's picture. So that's about my team. I'm sorry, I'm last 2 weeks I'm doing it little bit late to this to the game week. I'll try to do it very early in the coming game weeks. And during the international break, I'll put a detailed wildcard episode where I'll be talking about the game week 9 to 16 because after 16 you get another wildcard, the World Cup card. So the 9 to 16, I'll try to dissect which all team has tough fixtures, which all team has easy fixtures, how you can plan your captains, how you can plan your team, everything with a wildcard team, which I'm going to create. So I'll give you how I'm creating my wildcard step by step with all the details. So that will be an episode which I think will be of lot of use to you guys. And please, if you like this video, share it with your friends. Do subscribe and then like this video too. Uh, Thanks everyone and have a great FPL weekend.